up? We're back at it again with another video. Welcome or welcome back. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I have actually two different products in each side of the face. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to notice it, but if you are ready to know what I'm talking about and which one of these two products, that you already know which ones they are because of the thumbnail and the title, which one is better? Do you want to find out? Let's do this. But before we continue with this video, you already know the drill. Go down below and click the little red button so you can be part of the Stephi Glam or Us fam. Mwah! Alright guys, so I have right here two skin tints, new skin tints, the latest ones in the marker. This one from Fenty and this one from Milk. I really like both of them, but I'm really hooked to this one. And I'm about to show you how both of them look, half and half, how they perform, formulation, difference, what do they have in common, and all the tea. There is some people that they like this one, but they haven't tried this one, and I just want to put you on. We're about to find out which one of these two babies is the best. This one from Fenty is $29.50 and it comes on 25 shades. Pretty nice shade range. Comes with 1.08 ounce, which is a regular standard amount in a foundation or a skin tint. I already have a video of this baby. I am gonna link it down below. I remember I recorded it like the same day I left to Jersey. That's why it's a first impression and I don't have a wear test, but I'll be back with one. This is lightweight, buildable, light to medium coverage that leaves skin blurred out and smooth. Coverage is light, finish is natural, and formulation is liquid. Now we're gonna talk about the Sunshine Skin Tint from Milk. It is $42. Yes, it is expensive than the one from Fenty, and it only comes with 14 shades. Comparing it to the one from Fenty, it's a big ass difference. Fenty have way more, almost a double of the shades from the Milk one, but they're very flexible. One shade will fit a couple of skin complexions, so we can work with that. So this one is a clean silicone free skin tint that provides light coverage with a weightless finish while moisturizing the skin with natural oils for a dewy finish and protecting the skin with SPF of 30. That's good. So this have SPF, sounds like a deal. When I recorded my Fenty video, I did mention to you guys that I think this needs sunscreen. I'm not asking for much, some kind of SPF. She fucked up by not adding it in here. When we think about summer, we automatically think about a lightweight face of makeup, skin tint, sunscreen, protecting our face from the sun. That's what we want. And she came out with this for the summer, but without sunscreen. This would have been perfection with SPF. So same thing, the coverage is light, the finish is natural, and the formulation is liquid, SPF of 30. So this one from Fenty is just a skin tint. This one from Milk, it's kind of like a pack of 3. We're getting the skin tint, it's also a face oil, and a sunscreen. Already, this one's winning. None of the formulation of these two little babies are right here. Oxidize. Ah! I hate when I drop shit. They change colors over time. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, I changed my shirt because I was feeding my kids and my shirt got dirty. I'm gonna be bringing you all up in my grill and let's put this baby to the test. I can't shut the fuck up about this lip oil from Dior. You gotta get it. You really do. Okay, so let's shake them up, both of them. And I have shade number 9 of the Fenty and shade medium on the Milk one. When it comes to the packaging, they are totally different. This is a tube and then it have a roller ball inside. See that? That's the applicator, which it's super cool to me. I really like the packaging. Of course, if you're gonna use it on your own, don't apply the rollable in customers, friends, none of that. And then the one from Fenty, I really don't like the packaging. I am not a fan of packaging like this. This is just a little bottle that you have to flip and squish. So now we're gonna be comparing shades. Let me swatch the shade number 9 on Fenty. As you can see, it is very watery, and I think this packaging is super cool. and shade medium from Milk. Both of the shades have neutral undertones, and the one from Milk, it is a bit lighter than the one from Fenty. A bit not. It's actually way lighter than the one from Fenty. And on Rib, the one from Fenty looks a little bit more luminous, more dewy. And you see how thick the one from Milk it is. When it comes to blendability, this is the one from Fenty. And this is the one from Milk. See that? Look how the one from Milk blends in the skin and it totally disappears in a second. The one from Fenty, you have to work it a little bit more. But when it comes to blendability, Milk, oh, it's incredible. And you see how the Milk skin tint, it is making the back of my hand look so healthy and so hydrating. Look at that. See that? This one, it is actually blurring it, which it does claim to blur your complexion. So now we're gonna apply them to the face. I did prep my face and I'm gonna start with the Fenty in one side. Now let me apply this one from Milk in the other side, and then we're gonna blend them together. Okay, so you can perfectly see two different formulations. This one it's really thick and this one it is more runny. The one from Fenty, it's super easy to apply. You can blend it with your fingers, with the brush, whatever you want, but it feels comfortable when you blend it with your fingers because the formulation, it's just runny and easy to blend. The one from Milk, it is thicker. I don't like to blend out with my fingers, but this one feels a little bit more uncomfortable because of the thickness of the formulation. So if you like to blend it with your fingers, then this one will be a little bit more your type. I'm gonna be blending this with my fingers. As you can see, it is easy to just start and go. Boom. See? You're done with the one from Fenty. The one from Milk, I do recommend you to blend it more with a brush because see, it is also easy to blend, but it feels better to blend it with a brush. Now, look at the glow that the one from Milk automatically gave my face. Look, this side look more like a face oil, and this one, it is blurring in my complexion. When it comes to coverage, I will say that they're pretty much the same. Build it up in the Fenty side. You still see some of my little dark spots right here peeking through. And on the Milk side, you pretty much see everything, okay? I'm gonna be applying a little tiny bit more. Not as much because I only need a little bit of extra coverage. And I'm only gonna apply on the areas that I need coverage. I'm gonna be blending it on spot. I built the Milk side with only a little bit and it pretty much covered everything. Let me blend the one from Fenty. I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna keep using my fingers. I don't like it. I'm gonna apply it on top of my pores because it claims to be blurring. Here. Alright guys, and then this is the one from Fenty. We still see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation peeking through right here. It didn't cover none of this. Let me see if I apply a tiny bit more right here. It will do the job. Which it's not going to cover everything guys. It doesn't claim to be full coverage. So don't expect that. It covered a little bit more, but that's what we're gonna get. You have both of the sides, Fenty and Milk. Even though both of them claim to be natural finish, we can perfectly see that they are totally different finish. This one from Milk, it is completely like more matte than dewy and luminous. Yes, I still see a little bit of luminosity, but remember, I did prep my skin really good. I have the lights hitting me. In person, it's looking a little bit more mattifying. And when I come to this side, this literally like legit looks like this in person, in camera. Like this is super glowy. I do touch it and it feels tacky, so I always set it up. And this side, I mean, it feels unset, but it doesn't really feel sticky or tacky. Let me go apply my concealer. I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm applying my bronzer and I'm using this one from Tower 28. I reviewed it the other day. I'm gonna link the video down below. I am in love with this product right here. Do you see how everything is just melting, blending in? Like the product is just gliding in this side with the Milk skin tint. Because the formulation of the Fenty skin tint, it's more on the drier side. So none of the products say they stay on your skin dewy until you set them. Now let me apply some blush and then we're gonna go in with powder. I'm using the Power Hour from Tower 28. This is the Fenty side. I'm gonna grab my foundation brush and I'm gonna go on top of this blush because this freaking blush, it is so pigmented. And then now in the side from Milk. Alright, so I do feel that the formulation moved a little bit right here when I was applying my blush. As you can see, this one, it is intact. Nothing moved in the Fenty side. But in here, yes. And that is because the formula is so tacky that, of course, when I was applying my blush on top of the foundation, it's just lifting up. Alright, so this is how we're looking right now. Fenty and Milk. I'm going to be using my Dior powder to set my T-zone and my smile lines. I'm gonna apply a little bit right here on top of my pores. The one from Fenty, it is blurring in, and then I apply this powder on top of my pores, and boy, they're barely showing. And then right here, I am gonna apply a little bit more of powder in the Milk side. So I don't wanna be slipping and sliding all day. See, the one from Milk, it is a little bit more sticky, a little bit more tacky, but with a little bit of powder, you don't feel it like that no more. I forgot to mention in my video that none of these products are new to me. I used them and I've used them before. I know how they look after a long ass day, after a couple of hours, and I love both of them. The point of this video was for me to compare them, for me to kind of help you out so you can pick one instead of both of them, and for you to know which one is better for you depending on your skin type. This is the size of the Milk. As you can see, it is a little bit more glowy. It still has the nice, pretty glow. And this is the size from Fenty. It does look more mattifying. Alright guys, so we are done. We already have the Fenty, we have the Milk side by side. Tell me something about it down below. Which one do you like more? I'm gonna tell you something right now because I already figured them out. The one from Milk, it is for my babes out there that have dry skin. If you have dry skin, this is going to be heaven for you. This don't feel like a skin tint, a foundation, a makeup-y, none of that. It legit feels like a face oil. So picture it. If you have dry skin, you are going to love this from Milk. This one from Fenty, it is super nice, super blurring. Look at this, look at that. It's killing the game when it comes to blurring though. Like, I'm bugging out. Look how much it blurred out my complexion. Insane. So if you have a lot of pores, a lot of texture, a lot going on in your face, this right here, it is for you. So for you, because it's going to blur out your complexion, it is going to blur out your pores. Imagine if you put a little bit of a pore filler only in your pore areas and you apply this on top. Pores, where, bitch, where? I am gonna say it again because I do like the idea of the whole sunscreen. This have SPF and this doesn't. Fuck, like this with SPF will be perfection on a bottle. Like, Riri, come on. If you don't like nothing thick in your face, I really want you to know that this one from Milk, it is very thick. So if you're that kind of person, this is out of the question. The one from Fenty, it's a little bit more runny, a little bit more normal. That's the reason why it is faster to just blend with your fingers and be out the door. When it comes to the coverage, I really feel that both of these babies, they were right there, one another. Both of them had a nice, solid, medium coverage. Didn't coverage everything, but it did coverage a nice amount. The one from Fenty covered what it covered and it's there. I do feel that with the one from Milk, when I was applying product on top of product, it was kind of lifting a little bit the coverage. So that's kind of a bummer because we don't want that, you know? And when I was applying my bronzer and my blush, now you can see all my hyperpigmentation peeking through right here. And that's because of the formulation. It is very tacky, so imagine product on top of product, it is lifting it up. If you're oily, stay away from the Milk. This is literally not for you. It's too glowy, too dewy. At the end of the day, it's going to be way too much. If you have oily skin, the one from Fenty, it is perfect. If you're combo and you like the whole juiciness and dewiness and glowiness, then you are perfectly going to be able to use the Milk. This is how it looks all day. It literally stays like this, looking beautiful. Both of these babies are lightweight and they both feel very comfortable on the skin, but they're very different. Super different when it comes to finish. Babes, we are done and I really like both of them. I love the way both of them look. I feel like each one have their spice to it. You know, the one from Milk is just so freaking juicy and this one is so freaking blurring in. The each his own. I'm just happy that I kind of told you guys the difference between both of them, and then now you know which one is the right one for you. Mwah. I love you all so freaking much, and if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing. Click down below in the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss any of my videos. See you on the next one. Mwah.